Steel Panther, your beautiful... yeah, well... You know the rest is, don't you? Yeah. Anyway, good evening, welcome along. It's the Rock and Blues show here in Ambersand FM, as it always is on a Wednesday night. We're always here from 9 till 12. We've got some special guests in the studio this evening. We've got the boys from Surreal Panther. Evening, lads. How are you doing? For those of you who are not familiar with Surreal Panther, basically there is a band called Steel Panther from the States who are very, very well known in this country and all around the world for their rock music. And these guys are a tribute to Steel Panther, and very good they are as well. They're the UK's premier Steel Panther tribute band. And the reason why they're in this week is we got a chat to Jamie the day, and I read about this already. It was on Facebook and actually made the national press. What happened was they got invited along to a Steel Panther gig, and not just met the band backstage, but actually got to perform on stage with the very people that they tribute to week in, week out throughout the UK. So over to you, Jamie. Just say tell us a little bit more about it. A few more details.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a shock, to be honest with us. I mean, we all got there just thinking we were going to enjoy the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'd kind of been in touch with the band for a long time before, trying to just harass them a lot and just see what we can get out of it. But yeah, by the time we got to the show and they was all talking to us by first name, we thought, no, they've really took to us and appreciate what we do. So the fact that they actually asked us on stage was
pretty cool.
It was a shock to us, really.
Quite a major thing to happen to a tribute band. I don't know any other tribute band that's had that happen to them at all. No. They've had various members of bands join them one on, but not the whole band.
They may possibly get us on stage and just wave to the crowd and say, "This is our tribute band." No, for them to actually take off all their instruments and just hand them to us and say, "Right, well, you do a song then."
Yeah.
You better not be good.
And what did they say when you actually finished performing? When you came off stage, did you speak to him after the gig as well?
They haven't spoken to us since.
So you must have done something.
So you must have, you were probably too good.
I think a lot of people were quite well received with what we did. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's good then. Excellent.
Pretty cool.
So where did this take place? This was at Manchester. Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
I first got in touch with the guys when they were playing Manchester.
Oh, it was Leicester. Yeah, you got to stage De Montfort Hall.
The old De Montfort. Yeah. But like I say, we'd try to be in touch with them for a few months now. So
it's cool of them to keep in touch how they do though, because they do genuinely keep in touch.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people regard them to be like one of the bigger metal acts out there now.
Yeah.
So for the fact that they still give the little guys like us a chance
and not the brush off, as it were. Yeah, there's plenty of bands out there who just laughed and sort of said right now,
I mean, we know a lot of tribute bands who've said like the honour of doing that is just amazing. That's the holy grail for every.
It is. I think it's the highest accolade for a tribute band, really, isn't it? It doesn't really get any higher than that. So where do you go from there? I mean, how do you top that? Just keep playing.
Keep that is by coming on Amber Sound.
Oh yeah, you're too kind. Yeah.
Also from their point of view, I mean, from a real band point of view, they must think like, God, look at these weirdos in wigs and stokers. They must think we're really weird. But obviously now they must really appreciate what we do.
Yeah.
And they're not wigs, they're real.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly.
Real hair, Lee.
Yeah. What do you mean
not
real
our
wigs?
real hair, but there's somebody's real hair.
But there's somebody's.
Yeah, somebody's real hair out there. Apart from Joe's.
Mine's
took apart 12 barbers to make us.
So yours is true synthetic then, Joe? Yours is? Yeah, it's true synthetic.
And Joe is full of plastic.
That's it. Couldn't have cheekbones this good without it,
So I'll tell you what we'll do. You bought a guitar in, Benji, so we're going to have a quick song. We're going to take a steel...
No, it sounds
okay?
Yeah. Awesome, that. Great. So what a tone that guitar's got. Awesome. So we're going to do a track, a Steel Panther track, of course, I presume. Yeah. And obviously there's not many to choose from their back catalogue that we can play. So we're going to hopefully certain words have been removed to protect the innocent. But let's go with this. What's this one then?
We've got about 12 ex-girlfriends listening anyway, so we're going to be quite good, haven't we?
Yeah, that's good then. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, live in the studio tonight, my guests, Surreal Panther. Take it away, boys.
I would give you the stars in the
Welcome to a world,
but they're too far away. If you were a hooker, I'd be happy to pay. If suddenly you were a guy, I'd be suddenly gay. 'Cause my heart community property.
Good job there, dude.
You're the only girl that I like to do when I'm not on the road. When I come home, my dinner's made and the front lawn is mowed. I'd kiss your mouth even after you swallowed my love, 'cause my heart belongs to you. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't tell for you. My heart belongs to you, but mine is community property. I wanna make it clear, so you retaining my free spirit, and you can't restrain it. Oh, you just can't tame it down. No, no, you just can't tame it down. No, 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 no. Yeah. Oh. I love you so much it hurts from my head to my feet. I think of you when I can't help but fondle my knee. I see your face every time that I go out and cheat. Oh. 'Cause my heart belongs to you. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Baby, my heart belongs to you. But my dog is community property. Oh, oh, yeah. Community property. Community property. Community property. I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Surreal Panther live on Amber Sound FM this evening here on the Rock and Blues Show. Thanks for that, boys. And we've got some more information about the band regarding what's coming up in the near future. The big one, of course, is the Rock and Bike Fest, which is quite local to here, Cornfield Hall, on the 16th and 19th of July. And they just announced that one of the headliners on one of the nights is, in fact, Magnum. Also Big Country, great lineup. And you guys are playing at Rock and Bike on the...
Yeah, whether the Friday.
The Friday, yeah. So if you're down at Rock and Bike Festival at Cornfield Hall in July, 16th to 19th, then you can go and see the boys from Surreal Panther. And what about where else you played, lads? I mean, you get everywhere all around the country.
We all like it.
Right now.
Yeah.
Social.
You know, we try and keep it.
We're just like an infection.
Keep the fans that was there in the first place. You know, try and make as many shows as we can for them. So
Pressure with band.
yeah, I think the next one we've got actually coming up is the next show, isn't it? Is that Satchel?
It is. It's
Start
the one in April.
Yeah.
April.
It's the 10th of April, the Diamond.
Diamond, yeah, it's at Nashville.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I forgot. I lost my train of thought then. Oh yes, you got another gig to plug as well for us, Ben, haven't you, from your other band?
That's with Junction on Sunday night, and that's at the Poet in Castle. And it's a beer festival, so
Come
we're all not going to be sober. So
It's there's some damn fine ales there as well. Last time I went to a beer festival there was Halloween, and it took me a couple of days to get over it. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. So if they want to find a bit more about Surreal Panther, if someone it's the first time they've heard you, perhaps they want to find a bit more about the band. Have you got a Facebook page you can go look at?
Yes, it's just /Surreal Panther, one word.
Yep.
Same with Twitter, it's /
Yeah,
Surreal
I
Panther.
dare say if they Google you now, they'll find you there somewhere because because of the profile that the band have got at the moment.
Yeah, YouTube,
it's huge.
their website, you know, everything.
Yeah, ex-hamster.
Excellent.
Blood.
Hang on there. Sure about that?
You probably.
That's not. Anyway, Jamie, Benji, and Joe, thanks very much for coming in tonight. Thanks for playing for us, and we'll hope to see you in the near future, tearing up some stages in and around the Amber Valley. So
See you soon as well.
thanks very much, Les. And we're going to play one more track from Steel Panther. Jamie, do you want to ask this one?
Oh, this is all about the singer being amazing. This is called The Burden of Being Wonderful.
Steel Panther and The Burden of Being Wonderful, of course. Many thanks to the Panther boys for coming in tonight, and no doubt we'll see them in the near future. Going to come back with...